this major motion picture, Space Chimps, I wasn't gonna watch it until Mads told me that a character got shit out of a frog, and I was like, "Hell yeah, my fetish! Let's fucking go, Space Chimps."
Space Chimps, the final frontier of crack house movies, the penultimate crack house movie, the movie that coined the term crack house movie on this podcast,
I
all
think
because of a letterboxd review that says, and I quote, from Reese on the 9th of June 2019. This film has dirty crack house vibes. Somewhere in the world, there's a child in a dirty crack house who watches this as a 2008 cam rip on a burnt disc on repeat while their parents smoke crack. And you know what? I fucking hate this movie. I watched this while I was playing video games, and I could not stop fucking shitting my pants every time they made a chimp pun.
okay, so you watched the movie called Space Chimps, and you're all butthurt that there's jokes about chimps. Like,
Oh no. I'm not butthurt about it. I'm
yeah,
fucking pissed. I'm fucking angry
you didn't
because
even
every
watch.
time I hear look, every time I hear one of these stupid chimp jokes, I want to burn something because it's so lame. Like one of them was what was it? We'll just have to chimprovise. God, fucking
Well, wasn't the whole point of the bit that it was kind of a lame joke, and the other characters are looking at that character being like, "Yeah, that's lame." So it's like, it's not
I
that
don't
deep, bro.
I don't care if it's self-aware. I still hate it.
Have you considered this, Ivan? I,
Yeah,
I
what's
want
up?
you to think about this.
Yeah.
You might have Asperger's.
No, I think he has ass burgers.
Um,
That's my pun.
nice.
Uh, you know what, Synth? I haven't considered that. You know, you might be right because it might
Yeah.
explain a lot of my extreme rage towards sensory things such as chimp jokes or the fact that the chimps look very Caucasian in this movie.
You got a
I don't I don't like their stupid faces.
Wow, we got a racist over here.
Hey, no,
What
I'm
I
not a.
gotta ask, what race do you want the chimps to look like?
I want them to look like chimps, not like white people from California. They look like fucking
They're voiced by white people from California or New York.
yeah, and you know, I don't like that they look too much like the chimps. Or sorry, other way around. I don't like that the chimps look too much like them.
I watching a movie called Space Chimps should be fun. I shouldn't be lectured of why being a white male is so bad.
Oh, shut the fuck up. Yeah, that's
Hey, Boogie's in this movie. He's one of the doctors.
Oh yeah, that sexy doctor on the fucking jetpack. I like how this movie just ends with that fat fuck on like a jetpack, just his fat fucking ass.
For some context to the viewers, if you go on twitter.com/boogie2988 and look at boogie2988, the guy who used to be Fat Francis on YouTube, you know, the funny Mountain Dew guy, you know, he's been going on this weird kick lately where he's just like, video games should be fun, it shouldn't be about hating white men. Ever since he started going on a weird podcast with Keemstar and who is it, like Keemstar, fucking Wings of Redemption, and a couple other people.
Mr. Meatball.
Yeah.
Um,
Yes.
well, I was saying you were also on that podcast with
Oh no.
Keemstar and Boogie.
Oh no. I wish I would give anything to scream at Boogie298 for being a fucking loser.
You already
Because
ratioed him, right?
yeah, I ratioed him on Twitter and he deleted the post.
Yeah, that ruined his day. When he took
Yeah.
his sugar girlfriend to Disneyland against her will, like he bitched about you all day. This dumbass kid ratioed you on
Oh,
freaking X.
I can imagine it. Just this dumbass fucking meatball guy. Look, I never really like hated Boogie when you know he was just a normal guy, But I think ever since he got poisoned by Keemstar into being a laughing stock solely
It's
for Keemstar's benefit, he's just taken this weird grifter turn where now he's just like, I'm a proud, I'm a proud Aryan.
Have you do you know anything else about his downfall? He's been on a downfall for like 10 years ever since he got divorced.
Oh,
Like
dude, it's been self-caused. Like he rides it like it's a fucking he rides the whole thing for clout, and then
have
he
you
gets
seen
upset when he doesn't get enough attention. Then he
any
does
of that
worse shit.
documentary?
No, I saw bits of it. He's just
Have
self-deprecating as
Have you
fuck,
seen him
dude.
complaining about how, oh, I'm a big classic YouTube star. All I'm fucking is Arizona 8s. I should be fucking LA 10s. Like,
Ugh,
Based.
the
fucking
Mr.
mind
Roberts,
poison.
no, the Mr. Rogers of YouTube, everybody.
He
Okay,
used to
back
be.
to space chimps.
No. Hang on. I gotta beat this fucker down, right?
Oh my
Boogie
god.
2988. If you're listening to this,
He's
you
not.
need to fix your life, dude.
He's
Stop hanging
not.
out with Keemstar. And I know he's
I've
not
been
listening to this.
No, he wants to
hit.
die.
Yeah, dude.
And he wants us to feel sorry. Like, oh my god, this fallen, sad angel. Like,
Yeah.
oh, he was
I'm such a
abused.
martyr.
This is
Yeah.
now the era of Boogie 1488 creating more white skin, just eating more fast food so we can get bigger and bigger.
Yeah, Booger 1488 out
He
here
changed
just being
it.
like,
What is it? A
"Hey Keemstar,
1380. The
hey
freaking
Keemstar, can I get more money so I could buy more chicken?"
what is it?
Uh,
1380. That's the white supremacist whistleblow number. Like that's the number he's gonna change.
Boogie 1350.
um,
I hate the I just want to say this right quick before we move on. I fucking hate that every washed up celebrity, every like complete loser just turns immediately to like a right-wing grift where they have to like hate trans people, or they have to like just pretend that white people are being like victimized. Like it sucks so fucking bad. It's like, how lame can you possibly be than to be the guy who's just like, oh no, people don't like me, they don't follow me enough, they don't view my videos enough, guess I'm gonna pretend that white people are oppressed. Yeah, take that, feminists.
Yeah, he was always a fence sitter before that.
Yeah, he was like he was actually such a fence sitter in the past that it was actually painful. I remember getting mad at him before on like different social media for just like being painfully centrist on things that he really shouldn't have been.
Yeah, like
And
had like an incrementalist approach to like gay marriage or gay rights in general. Like, oh, if we make everything right like right away, like then like there's going to be hate crimes, something like that.
I'm
yeah,
sorry, but were you years ago really holding the fucking Mountain Dew Dorito chugging guy to a high political standard of like, hey
No.
Boogie, you could do better?
I mean, kinda, because I mean, he's a big YouTuber. He's kind of
In every
he
sense.
has this whole audience around him, and people are kind of like wondering, like, hey, what do you believe about stuff? And he just sits on the fence on like
No,
the
I
most
mean,
obvious shit.
but like when you see a guy like giving himself like a Mountain Dew enema, it's like I kind of don't you just think like I kind of want him to be like in the opposite of my politics just so it doesn't look worse.
Well, that's the thing though. Back then, back in like 2019, 2020, around that time, he was kind of on this kick of like trying to, get better. He was like he got all his like rotten teeth pulled out, and he got like new teeth. He was like trying to do this whole like, hey, I'm reviving my YouTube thing, whatever. And
Gastric bypass.
he got a gastric bypass. He was starting to lose weight. Like he was on the up and up for a little while. And then he just, people, some like different events happened that he had to confront, and he just didn't do a goddamn thing. He had no opinion. And in fact, he wouldn't just not have an opinion, he would make whole videos about how he didn't have an opinion on it. And it's just like, this is fucking painful. This is painful. Imagine sitting and listening to a guy that you kind of like, thought was like, oh, this is a wholesome dude, he's getting better, and he just rambles and yaps for 20 minutes about how he doesn't have an opinion on something. isn't that annoying as fuck? Like it was annoying as fuck to me, and now he's like doing the opposite thing, where now he's just like going full on right wing grifter mode, and it's just disgusting at this point.
Well,
Whatever
you know what's
respect
not
I had for him,
disgusting?
that sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. Whatever respect I had for Boogie that I gained during those times when he seemed to be getting better and trying to like step away from being just a meme of like, being the fat guy, it's just gone, it's just gone.
Well,
And it's not just him. There's like other people that are doing the same thing too. Like there's all kinds of people out there that just take this fucking heel turn to the right whenever they get washed up, instead of like, I don't know, trying to be a good person.
Like what, that guy who tried to turn himself into a like a K-pop star or something, and now he's like a hardcore, like he considers himself like a detransitioner or something like that, and he's like hardcore, like going after like trans people.
Yeah, what the fuck's that guy's name? He's
Oli
Ollie.
London or something.
Yeah, Ollie London. That guy is creepy because he tried to make like, he tried to make like like kids merchandise of himself
Oh, that's
or
disgusting.
something, and it was
That's like a
it was like really,
Matt Walsh move.
yeah. He tried to pull a Matt Walsh move, and it's really weird.
Yeah, I want to see. I want
It
to have Ollie London as like a diaper baby, like as a plush. I want to get that on YouTunes.
it also doesn't help that he's like a grifter, but he also looks like fucking like the Bogdanov twins, where he's just got like, he has a face that looks like it's been beaten with a bar from like
Yeah,
plastic surgery.
or he is having like a severe allergic reaction.
Yeah.
all
But
right.
anyways, back to the feature film Space Chimps.
Yeah, about
Um,
yeah,
What a movie! Yeah.
yeah.
I hate how rapey Ham is.
Oh yeah, no, that was the thing. That was the
I
thing
don't
that I
I
hated the
don't like
most
it.
about it. Like, well, I didn't really hate so much the rapiness. I mean, of course I did. The rapiness and the over persistence of Ham. I hated
Yeah.
more like the female character, Luna, more just because I hate that trope of female character that's really only there just to be like a love interest and just be like,
Yeah.
oh, I'm the calm, cool, collected, responsible one. I'm gonna fix this boy. I'm gonna, like, he's like constantly pursuing me, like, oh, he's constantly making jokes, he's trying to touch me while we're sleeping, ha ha ha. And I act like, I act coy, but like he's working his ways on me, like even when I was a kid watching this shit, like I hate it. It's like this is what like I'm supposed
It's
to like look
creepy.
forward to. Like, is this how I'm supposed to act? Like, this is like supposed to be the role I'm supposed to serve in my relationships.
Just
Ham was very sleazy in this movie, and I didn't like it. It made me uncomfortable when he tried to say like, "Hey, what do you want to name our children?" Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, that's
Who the
yeah,
fuck says that? I just sat down.
yeah,
it's
yeah. Like speaking from the experiences of a real bona fide a femoid, like I am not endeared by those type of guys. Like I've had them come after me, and I just I didn't want to do things to them that the kind of things that they wanted me to do to them, if you know what I mean.
All
So
I'm gonna
uh,
say is, if Ham the Third was in my vicinity, I would cut him up and put him into soup.
okay.
AIDS 2, the sequel.
It's to the sequel.
Yeah, that's how it
Uh,
starts.
you mean
This
the
review of
squeakle?
Space Chimps is a lot less fun than I thought it was gonna be.
I
It's
mean, you're sitting over here all sleepy and shit, like, oh no, no, we can't rag on Boogie, we can't
oh,
talk bad about the
not for
cartoon
10
monkeys.
minutes.
you
It's
wanna
like
you wanna tell us which character in this movie you were most sexually attracted to, Synth?
well, I'm just saying. It's just like I don't know. Like I'm not looking through space chimps with like a feminist lens. I'm just seeing it as kind of like a
Yeah, you're
goofy
looking at
ass
it with a
kid
boner.
movie.
Watching it like it's Barbie or something.
Yeah, it's like a wisecrack or like a fucking like the take video of like the problem with space chimps. It's just
Look, dude, it's hard to ignore that type of shit these days, because like this movie came out in 2008, right? This is all before the, the kind of third wave of feminism kind of got more mainstream. So when you see like genuinely kind of gross shit like that, like it's like it's there, you can't ignore it. Like it's
but I
it's a
mean
rapey main character.
Yeah, but isn't like the whole point that he's kind of a fucking obnoxious dipshit, but then he kind of grows at the end of the movie? Like, it's not like
Yeah, a rushed
it's
like
not. I look. I think saying rapey is like a little, like it's a little too much. I mean, he's just kind of annoying. I mean, like
It also
well,
it also
look.
yeah, yeah.
When you start calling like cartoon monkeys in movies like rapists, it kind of like lowers the meaning of rape.
Look, I'm just gonna say this really quick. It doesn't exactly help the case for these rapey monkeys.
and they have that like Dane Cook haircut.
When you see one of these monkeys looking at you all sexy like, and they're like, "Hey, what do you want to name our children?" It makes you tremble. All right, that triggers my fight or flight. This is not hot. This is terrifying.
No one is
I'm.
saying it's fucking hot. It's
I don't
just
want
saying.
Dane Cook to have my children. I don't want Dane Cook to plow me.
I
I
don't
don't want it.
I don't want
Oh my
Andy Samberg to put his dick in the box.
His
god.
neck is too big.
This is the worst review of Space Chimps I think the internet has ever gotten.
There's like 2 reviews of space chimps on the internet.
This is the only review of Space Chimps the internet has ever gotten.
All right. Let's just relax. I'm just gonna say it. I kind of like the movie. You know, it's like it's not like good, but it's I kind of liked it. You
I
know.
didn't hate it either. Like, I did find myself laughing at a lot of the gags. I was surprised by how kind of not bad it was at times, but that's just because I came in with like the lowest expectations. I laughed
Yeah,
at
I
a lot of the
mean,
gags, but like I said earlier, I just thought that uh, the gags that I did like were then quickly ruined because like this movie has like a sort of like joke per minute way of writing,
mhm.
and only like 5 of them are funny, and then the next joke it ruins the one funny one.
Yeah, I wasn't really a fan of that either. On a more serious note, like the amount of like jokes and gags and stuff they try to cram in this movie are pretty bad. Only like 2 of them actually landed for me, I think. One of
I don't
them being
know. I
like
mean,
the hamsters on Mars, and the other one being like um the one where like the main character is being towed out the back of
Mhm.
the ship in space.
I laughed at the one joke with the doctors. Like the senator says, like no Bucks, no Joe Buck Wild, or he names like some random celebrity, and the one girl doctor's like, oh my god, I love Joe Buck Wild, and then the other doctor's like, who's Joe Buck Wild? I laughed at that one.
um,
Real top tier humor we
Yeah,
got going on here.
yeah, the doctor characters were mildly amusing.
Yeah, I thought the fat doctor character is kind of funny.
The boogie.
Yeah, the boogie doctor. He has a very interesting voice, very monotone.
I'm gonna be honest here. Like the Toy Story movies are better than this movie, but if I took all 3 Toy Story movies, I think there's like 3 genuinely funny jokes in this. I think this movie is probably funnier than any Toy Story movie.
You're just saying that to piss off the Schaefer-Willis fans.
No, I'm being serious here. Like name me a funny joke in Toy Story 3. Like when Buzz Lightyear speaks Spanish. Is that
Yeah,
fucking funny, Mads?
it's hilarious. Yeah.
A person speaking Spanish, one of the most popular languages in the world. You think it's fucking funny?
Yes, I think it's
All right,
funny when the whitest character in the movie is suddenly becomes Spanish.
all right. Simmer down, Italian man. We don't need to have the fury of the Romans here.
Yeah, look. If you want to put feminist lens through Space Chimps, I could put racism lens through Space Chimps.
Okay, what's racist about space chimps?
Actually, nothing. I was gonna say, okay. The better phrase is if you could put feminist lens on Space Chimps, I could put racial lens on Toy Story.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
what's racist about Toy Story?
I mean, you just know John Lasseter was sitting there being like, it'd be funny if this person spoke Spanish.
You know, it'd be funny if we said white people are bad in the middle of the movie in big flashing text. White people bad.
Boogie like puts his penis like in front of the duck hunt dog, and
Whoa,
he's like,
whoa,
"Stop laughing
whoa.
at my penis! Stop it!"
All right, I don't want to think about Boogie's penis.
Why not?
In an LA 10.
I mean, you spent 10 minutes talking about Boogie. Like, what? You don't want to talk about his penis? We might as well talk about his dick and
No, I
shout out
don't want
the
to think
balls.
about his rotten diabetic penis. No, I don't want to think about that.
What? Do you
Boogie
think?
298's rotten diabetic penis. I don't
Do you
want to
think
think
he?
about it.
Do you think he calls his little balls the little boogies?
I think that's what he probably calls his like lineup of 19-year-old sugar daughters.
What?
You know, like all the girlfriends he's had
Yeah,
recently. They're all like
gold diggers that he finds on gold digging sites that, even though they signed up knowing like, oh yeah, I'm gold digging, like I'm gonna be meeting like weird guys, they're like, oh, I wasn't expecting him to be this weird. I'm trapped in Disneyland.
Um.
Hey Synthcool, right quick. Who was in Paris?
Um. Who was in Paris?
Yeah, who's in Paris?
I don't know.
Who's
Hmm.
inside Paris Hilton right now?
Obviously
Okay,
Boogie. That's an LA 10, baby.
you lay the fuck off Paris Hilton. Okay, she had it rough. All right.
She got
Yeah,
sent away to a camp.
Yeah.
so rough with her hotel chain.
Whoa, 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 whoa. I mean, look. You're out here being like, oh, space chimps is fucking rape propaganda, and you don't even know that Paris Hilton had her sex tape without her consent.
You don't know that Paris Hilton almost got
I
trafficked by Ghislaine Maxwell?
Yeah. Look at you,
I don't know
Mister.
if you guys are I don't know if you guys are fucking with me, but I didn't know any of this shit.
No, I'm serious. No,
Yeah.
and like Paris
So
Hilton got sent away to one of those Dr. Phil camps when she was a teenager, where she got like physically and I think sexually abused.
I
Yeah,
don't keep
dude.
up with my maximally cunty heiresses to hotel chains.
You're not up on your 2000s celebrity pop culture tabloid drama.
Clearly not.
No.
You know what I was kind of caught up on in the 2000s?
Gay porn.
NOS energy drinks and Doritos.
Oh wow, are you Boogie?
No,
NOS
Oh.
energy drinks existed back then?
I had one and my parents got mad at me for it.
Oh, yeah. What? Do those have like 300 milligrams in them of caffeine?
So, something like that. They were just
Yeah.
like, "Oh my god, I can't fucking believe you actually had one of those. You're not allowed to do that
Oh,
again."
yeah. No, I remember I got like an extra strength 5-hour energy one time when I was like 12, and like I
Oh,
felt like I was
dude.
dying. It was like too much
Oh,
for my
dude.
body.
I knew somebody who shotgunned like a whole case of 6 double shot energies, which are knockoff 5-hour energies, double
Ugh.
dose per bottle.
Extra stomach
And
cancer.
the next day they attempted suicide. Uh
Oh, yeah. No. Yeah, no. I feel like genuinely like psychotic when I like go over like 500 milligrams.
dude, I had a bang energy one time and I was at work, right? I was at this cashier job and I literally felt like my body was vibrating and I couldn't stop panicking.
Yeah.
Like it did not feel good. I don't know why the fuck people drink those.
Yeah, I can
I'm
take
pretty sure they're
one bang.
banned now.
Yeah, I haven't seen them in stores for a long time. They were probably like dangerous for your stomachs. I know like a lot of these like crazy energy drinks, like 5-hour energy and like all that, like are linked to like stomach cancer.
Yeah. Although I think bang energy specifically caused heart failure.
Oh yeah, I my cousin knows somebody who like drank like 2 Monster energy drinks before he went and worked out, and he was like a young, fit like 23-year-old, and he had a heart attack and died.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Some people just can't process caffeine and then you get mongrels such as Boogie 298, who back in the 2000s used to make that his whole thing, where he'd just be like, "I'm Francis, you drink my Mountain Dew, let me smell your breath." Yeah, and I know it was
Can
like a
we?
character and it was pretty funny, but I keep bringing
Okay,
up Boogie 298, and that's kind of regrettable. But I think it's only because I ratioed him so bad on Twitter that it's kind of funny to bring up.
It's your proudest achievement.
wow, when you go on a
Proudest
date,
achievement.
are you gonna be like, oh wow, I got into a Twitter feud with Boogie. She's like, who's Boogie? And you like bring up your laptop and you're like, okay, let me go through the history of Boogie. Here's a video of him like shoving Mountain Dew down his big fat fucking mouth, you dumb bitch.
Here's a 3-hour documentary, all sourced from kiwi farms, talking about every little thing throughout his entire internet history.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be real with you. Those Kiwi Farms people are actually psychotic.
No,
Like,
no, 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 no. We're staying on fucking Space Chimps. We're not going to divert to
no, no,
Boogie or energy
no,
drinks or dildos or Kiwi Farms.
no. I just want to say this right quick.
Quick.
Okay, people that partake in like Kiwi Farms threads, who like stalk people to like gather info on like random ass people who like half of them have like autism. Those people are psychos. Like, I think those people are genuinely worse than the people they're like stalking
Oh
half the
yeah.
time.
All right,
Usually they
cool.
turn out to
Ding,
be,
ding,
because
ding.
often
Back to
they
Space Chimps.
like they get like the same treatment eventually. They have forums eventually made about them because then they all realize, oh wait, you're actually a way worse degenerate. But
Yeah,
that's get into like that kind of sociological analysis of kiwi farms. No, we're doing an analysis on space chimps. So
Yeah.
yeah.
All
We got to
right.
talk about about monkeys trying to fuck each other in space.
Okay. Okay. Look, we got to stay on fucking track on Space Chimps because I really want to talk about this movie because I
all
think
right,
there's a
what?
lot to talk
Yeah.
about
Do
in this
you?
movie.
All right, Sin.
Okay.
What do you
Actually,
think of the
wait,
alien
hang on.
characters?
Hang on. Before we get into this topic, I just want to say, everyone who is listening who has an Xbox 360 that's still connected to the internet, go to the or even an Xbox One or an Xbox Series X or S. Please go on the Xbox Live Arcade and look up Monkey Poo Flinger and
I fucking want to beat you to death.
play that game as a what's the word I'm looking for here, as an accessory to this podcast. Monkey Poo Flinger.
There is a
Look
All
it
free
up.
right.
It's
licensed
great.
game for Space Chimps. I played it a little bit, and I got stuck at like a certain level that I just like couldn't figure. I was just getting irritated figuring out like what the hell did they want me to do? Okay, I'm just gonna trade this in.
All right.
A lot of those licensed games are pretty shit.
Yeah, I mean some of them turn out better than the movie, which is always funny.
Also,
Um.
going back to the alien designs in this movie, that one little creature with the big head that like yodels or whatever, I want to fucking stomp it with cleats.
Maybe you.
I kind of like that character.
I mean, it was an okay character. I just hate the design. Like, it's got like disgusting pussy lips and it's got a big stupid titty head. And I want to crush it with large shoes.
Yeah.
Have you ever thought to yourself that maybe you're just a psychopath?
I'm not a psychopath, okay? I think any rational human being would have that same reaction if they saw a little creature show up in their room with a head the size of a fucking watermelon, going like, "Whoa!"
My
Like,
name
Oh
is
yeah,
wait,
Pilawala.
wait, whoa, 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 whoa! Throwback. Remember the Great Gazoo?
yeah, and I want to stomp his fucking green brains out too. That motherfucker's disgusting looking.
The
Yeah,
Great Gazoo is he's a proud, upstanding citizen. I think you got to lay off Great Gazoo.
he's gonna be a proud rotting citizen on the pavement when I get done with him.
Okay, first of all, the Great Gazoo has fucking powers. Even if you wanted to hurt the Great Gazoo, like he would fuck your shit up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see what he says to a baseball bat.
What the fuck are you gonna? Oh, okay. Anyways,
I
back
want
to
to kill this small creature, please.
Do you want to swallow her whole and then shit her out?
No, that was disgusting. When the frog thing ate her, then shat her out, and they showed her like going through its digestive tract. Yeah.
I that was actually one of the parts that made me laugh when she was vored. Just because like she was going "Oh!" on the way in.
Yeah, there's vor in this movie. Vor
Yeah.
alert. Yeah, the vor was like a commentary on
Animal abuse.
NASA's space policy.
Everyone, shut the fuck up. I have something very important to say.
Yo,
Okay, so there was a joke in this movie where they go to the empty planet, and what the fuck did the ham guy say? Like, oh, this we must be in Bristow, correct? Remember that bit?
Oh yeah,
yeah,
it must be a New York joke or something.
it was
No,
like
no, I mean,
somewhere in Arizona.
no, yeah, it's in California, so got me thinking like, hey, I'm from Bristow. Like maybe that could be a new character to sort of compete with the Yonkers guy.
You're fucking
Yeah,
trying way too hard, man.
West
What?
Coast, baby.
You're
Like,
trying way too hard.
hey, I'm from Bristow, and Space Chimps is offensive. Like, you guys like that?
No.
What? Why?
Bristo's
No.
a great place to go, man.
Look,
Listen,
the
I'm
the reason
fucking.
the reason why Yonkers works so well is because Yonkers is a funny name.
Yeah, there's
If
this.
you say
Bristol.
if you
There's a
say
fun.
like, "Oh, I'm from Bristow," like who the fuck cares?
Well,
You could be like,
look.
"I'm from Fresno."
Look, man, I'm like the fucking John Lennon of the podcast. I'm like creating and innovating new ideas while you guys just want to stick to the fucking system.
Yeah, and that's why you got shot coming out of your hotel. Take that, Lennon heads.
Oh, I'm a Lennon head.
Yeah, my name is Comrade Stalin Fartfuck 420 on Twitter. I'm also a Lenin head. Vladimir Lenin.
I am the walrus. I am the
I'm
walrus.
the law. I'm the
All right,
I am the walrus.
Mads,
I am the
best
walrus.
Beatles album, go.
Rubber Soul.
Honestly, respectable.
Yeah.
Worst Beatles album, go.
I don't fucking know.
Um.
I'm not a Beatles head. I'm not a horrifically Caucasian Westoid.
No,
I
shut up,
don't.
bitch.
I don't care that much for the early period. Where they're just like a boy band. But I've been
All
getting
right.
more into it. I'm like, oh yeah, these are good. Like garagey type of jams.
I mean,
Go sock hop into them.
Hard Day's Night's pretty good.
Oh yeah, no. I really like a twist and shout.
If we keep
Yeah.
talking about the Beatles, I'm going to kill myself with a gun.
Listen,
All right,
bitch,
let's
I had
talk
to
about
spend
Boogie
20
again.
minutes hearing you talk about Boogie. Now we're going to talk about the Beatles.
Yeah, because Boogie got ratioed by me of all people. I'm a fucking loser on the internet. Who cares
Okay.
about me? I took down a titan, okay? A titan of fatness. I'm the new fat king. All right? I'm the king of fats.
Literally everybody ratioed
Yeah,
Boogie,
but now
though.
I'm the head cheese. I'm the head lord, okay? I'm the fat king. So I get to mention my victim. All right?
Can
I am a
I
kinslayer among fats.
Yeah.
can I point out an egregious factual error from Space Chimps that really infuriated me?
Oh,
Go
sure.
for it.
Okay, it's pointed out on the IMDb. So comment, the iconic character, is able to talk to the chimps on a Malgore without any time delay. Since the wormhole that leads to Malgore is located just beyond the moon's orbit, there should have been at least a 2-second delay before getting a reply, and there wasn't.
Wow.
What
Okay, Neil
fucking
deGrasse Tyson.
what
Yeah.
fucking loser wrote that?
I don't know. The
Yeah.
same loser that wrote the Wikipedia synopsis for Scooby Doo and Kiss that felt the need to point out that the soothsayer was barefoot and then link to Wikipedia's article about barefootedness.
Based.
So weird.
Yeah.
Okay, since we're going all over the fucking place, I gotta. Okay,
When do we not?
I guess we always do, but I want to show you guys This so on DeviantArt, some guy made a review of Max Keeble's Big Move. Um, and it probably has the funniest picture I've ever seen. It's Max Keeble getting sent through a wood chipper because this guy really hates the movie.
uh,
Where the Why the fuck is it so hard to find a review of Max Keeble's Big Move?
Uh, I don't know. This seems like a very you problem,
Uh,
synth.
yeah, it's fucking hard. Like it's like
I can hear you furiously clicking as you're trying to find this fucking Max Kibler who gives a fuck Keebler elf bullshit.
no, it's like it's it's just really funny. This guy took his time on Photoshop and he put like blood effects and he just put the Max Keeble kid in a wood chipper. Like this is how is this not a meme?
there can't be a meme made of like every single like spurg online who like creates a Photoshop piece of like their most hated character getting slaughtered, unless it's a Family Guy character. You know, every
I
thing
mean,
of like the dog from uh Johnny Test getting killed by Brian Griffin, like that
it's
goes
like a
viral.
rule it's like a rule of autism, right? Where if you go on the internet, there's going to be some character that some autistic guy is obsessed with, and
Yeah.
they're just going to make all kinds of art about that character.
Yeah.
Like I saw one recently that was like an example of this. I think it was from like Tumblr or something, but it was like a screenshot of some guy who just makes like color swaps of the prospector from Toy Story.
All right, ding 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 ding, found it.
Okay. The audience isn't going to be able to fucking see this because we're on an audio only format.
Yeah, I don't give a shit. If any audience member has a problem with it, they could come to my face and I could fucking go,
They can come to your face.
"Hey buddy, why don't you grow up a bit?"
Relax. Don't do it when you want to come.
Okay, Synth, I just saw what you sent, the DeviantArt thing. This is fucking glorious.
I told you it's literally okay.
Okay, we
For
gotta
the
we gotta
audience,
put this we're gonna put this in the fucking description of the podcast episode. We need more people to
no,
see
no,
this.
no, no. Honestly though, we can't because it's like because
Why
like the guy
not?
because the
Oh
guy wrote
wow.
like an entire book basically just like hating on the Max Keeble movie,
Oh
Oh
my god,
but
he
like
did. Dude, he put links to YouTube videos from like forum weapon playlists. Cringe.
dude, the thing about this though is like I think this kid is like genuinely like has some mental issues. I don't want to post a link for people to like dog pile on him. So let's just kind of keep it as a little bit, okay?
Okay. I'm just gonna say, if you want to find this on DeviantArt, it's called Max Keeble's Big Move Nostalgia Review. Uh, it's very funny. Just the top photo, just the top photo is the best part.
It's it's fucking Max Keeble just with his arms crossed in a fucking wood chipper. I keep repeating it. It's fucking insane.
And he photoshopped blood coming out of the back of it.
Oh man,
Oh,
his school
it's
had to
so
have a
good.
meeting about that photo.
Oh yeah, and then like 1,000 1,000 words later, the review ends with just go watch Ferris Bueller's Day Off, a way funnier movie that's actually smarter than it looks, and at
Oh,
least treats the audience as the mature young people deserve to be treated as.
oh, fuck him and fuck Ferris Bueller.
But dude, like this, it's fucking insane. He like puts his name on the photo of like he's like proud he made this. Like he's
His
fucking Da
signature.
Vinci.
Yeah, he like copyrighted it. That's like a thumbnail that we would make, but like way shittier, and it's so good. It's so good.
We
It's
should
it's
commission
Such
him.
good quality. Yeah, we should commission him for thumbnails from now on. That's what we should do.
Yeah, he should be our main like brand artist from now on.
oh man. All right. Anyway, okay, so we got our usual things out of the way. We ranted about conservatives. We talked about Boogie. We talked about energy drinks. We talked about Mads torturing people, then we talked about Max Keeble being sent through a wood chipper. So now we could finally get back to the major motion picture, Space Chimps, and honestly, it's like thanks to you fuckers, now I forgot like most of the movie.
Yeah, it's a very
Is your
forgettable
memory
movie.
really that feeble?
What?
Is your memory really that feeble?
No, this is just a forgettable movie.
I mean,
At least to me
yeah,
and
kind
him,
of.
because me and him don't hate it as much as you do. So you hate it. Like
Yeah,
you got like a genuine emotion out of it.
you
Like
got like a,
I
Yeah,
didn't really. Other than
damn. I guess
the
you're
main
right.
emotion I got from it was like mild agitation.
I mean, I thought Andy Samberg's character was pretty funny. He had some good bits in there, kind of being like wacky guy, and then you got Patrick Warburton doing his thing. I like that. You got some stuff in the movie. Um,
Hmm.
but I gotta say those alien designs were ugly as fuck. Like this
Oh
movie was
yeah,
not a crack house movie until like it showed the aliens, and I'm
yeah.
like, um, ew. But you got that one alien, like Zarf or Zoidberg or
The
whatever the
main
fuck that.
villain, Jeff
Yeah.
Yeah,
Daniels villain. Yeah.
yeah, that guy's so based, enslaving like all those people, and like just steam piling that entire land. It's a lot of commentary. He's basically turning that place into like airstrike to Gaza.
Yeah. The concept of that villain I think was pretty funny. Although I didn't really think the execution was that great. Like just like the idea like the village asshole like gets a hold of like some like military technology that just now he can just like take over the entire like town and enslave them and build a shrine and he dips them in the cum that turns them into like statues. I kind
Well,
of
yeah.
it was like one thing from this movie that I remembered like
Yeah,
because I saw
the
this movie
the
when I was like
CGI
9.
cum volcano.
Yeah, was
Well,
I
yeah.
thought it
I
was like an
mean,
interesting like vat of shit to like dunk people in and like crystallizes them.
well, this movie, the writers of this movie, they had a lot of inspiration from Tolkien about how power kind of corrupts, and like
Oh my
the
god.
military hardware is kind of a reference to the ring, which is a reference to power itself. So the village asshole, his heart is just not pure. He's just. So I think this movie has a lot of parallels to Fellowship. Would you guys agree?
I think you need to get the lethal injection.
Every movie was trying to rip off like Lord of the Rings a little bit back then, especially like in
You
the
know
late
what?
2000s.
You know what, Ivan?
Yeah, what's up?
I got Photoshop right here. I'm gonna Photoshop you into a fucking wood chipper.
Wow, you've
Oh,
really pissed him off this time.
the fucked up part is I looked up this guy's profile on DeviantArt, and he actually like he's like a professional videographer now. Like
Good
he's
for
fully
him.
serious now. He's like in his I think he's like in his 30s or something.
Oh shit! He
Good
makes
for
buff
him.
films where he puts people into wood chippers.
Yeah, he makes art house films, like art house
No,
horror
no,
films.
no. He's like a bookish kind of dude. He's like very very normal. And then you go look at the DeviantArt, and you just see this fucking image of a child in a wood chipper.
It's very bold
Wait,
for him to keep that up.
Yeah, I know.
imagine. You know what? I'm gonna be an actor in one of his movies, and then I'm just gonna like just be like Max Keeble's big move.
It's like his CIA kill phrase. He's just gonna wake up, go down to the nearest fucking like Caterpillar rental store, and just get a fucking wood chipper, tow it on the back of his truck, and throw your ass in it. Just, how dare you remind me of that movie? Yeah.
Imagine being the actor who played Max Keeble, and you somehow just come across that photo.
You should get the actor who plays Max Keeble to be in his movies. He's
Oh,
gonna be your co-star. He's gonna be your like foil.
oh man, and you make he's gonna make like Passion of the Christ, but it's instead of Christ, it's Max Keeble.
Passion of the Keeble. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. Well, how much more can we talk about the fucking stupid monkey movie?
Is there
Uh,
anything about it, like any other designs that we really hated, that we really like kind of thought was cool? I thought like the gummy bears were kind of cool, but like
Oh,
they don't
that
really
shit was
spend a lot
fucking
of
dope.
time with like the stuff that is like kind of cool. It's just like, all right, rapid fire. All right, next. Now we're on to the next sequence. Like now we have to have like our second act, like
yeah.
downfall. Like our, the characters need to get sad and start talking about their
Uh,
feelings now.
all right, all right, all right. You don't gotta go all film school over a movie called Space Chimps,
Look,
okay?
Like I've never
I,
been to film school, okay? I only read like a book called Screenwriting for Dummies, okay? That's all I needed, all right?
Synth, how dare you down talks film school? I actually graduated from that shit, as
Well,
I like to remind you every episode.
well, I'm
So
not here. Look,
I have a
look.
degree. Okay, I have a degree. What do you have? You have diarrhea. That's what you've got. All
Look,
right. I'm a
I'm
fucking expert.
look. I'm not dissing film school. Film school
Tell
teaches
me what
very
tell me what mise en scène means,
okay, okay.
bitch.
Look, film school is very important. I'm just
I
saying
don't think it
over
is.
analyzing the
I know what.
structure and pacing of fucking Space Chimps, a movie for, for kids, just a goofy little fucking movie. Not every movie has to be The Godfather. Not every movie has to be Max Keeble's big move. You can slow the fuck down and just be like, oh, it's just a fun little movie with space chimps, pretty quirky, pretty funny bits, and that's all. You don't got to see it as rape propaganda. You don't got to see it as the end of the world. It's fucking space chimps. I fucking like the movie. Okay, honestly, a little bit of a tear went in my eye when the fucking Patrick Warburton character decided to stay with the crew. Okay, I had a fucking man tear. I cried to fucking space chimps. You fucking sue me.
I bet you
Alright.
cry when you jizz too.
I'll send a cease and
Yes.
desist in the mail right now. You're not allowed to cry to this movie.
All right.
Why?
Real talk though. All right, cuz I'm the expert. Okay.
I'm the
Uh
expert too, okay? I watched a YouTube video about mise en scene, okay? I didn't need to go to film school
um
for it.
it's mise en scène, okay? It's
Mise en
French.
scene. I don't
Are
give a
you
shit about the
Chinese
French.
or Japanese?
Parlez-vous français, bitch? Exactly.
Parlez-vous, kiss my ass. The French stink, and I hate them.
Yeah, well, they might be stinky, but
They don't
you know, they
shower.
they do they do an awful lot about movies.
Yeah,
Wait,
they
are
know a
you
Even
lot
guys?
of. They know an awful lot about 15-year-olds, don't they?
Wait, are you guys disrespecting the French? Because when I watch a review of Space Chimps, I expect to have fun, not to be lectured why being a white male is bad.
Being a white male is okay unless you're French.
Oh, what? Are you going to Photoshop every French person into a wood chipper?
Yes, every single Frenchman.
every single Frenchman. All right, Synth, I'm just gonna say this right now, and this is gonna be in French. Okay, I totally didn't Google Translate this because I totally didn't just take French for 1 year. C'est cool to sucer de gros pénis.
Oh, I don't get it.
Yeah, well, my French viewer, singular, is gonna hear that and be like,
Oh, what? There's one
So,
French person who listens to us?
I actually don't know. Let me check our analytics right quick.
Wow, this is really cool for the audience.
Yeah,
Hearing
it's
Yeah.
really
analytic
cool.
talk.
Let's see.
They need to know who it is so that they can target them.
Okay, we have no French speaking viewers. Never mind.
No French Canadians?
Wow.
Damn.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. I'm looking at the analytics right now. A whopping 13 people are listening to this episode.
Wow.
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 Did you guys know that a whopping one person on this podcast host team has a gigantic dent in their brain? His name is
um
Synthcool. You dent-headed, toe-headed motherfucker. Snaggletooth looking fucking bass fish ass motherfucker. You like the monkey movie, and I don't like you for that. You suck.
The monkey movie is fine. I think you're just like this movie. You had some childhood trauma during this movie, and you're projecting it on the movie. The animators worked really hard on the fucking movie, and you're just being a fucking dick about it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
they
I
work
worked
so
really hard
hard.
pushing out a turd like 10 minutes ago, but you don't see me crying.
Hey, buddy, I got the toilet cam footage of that. No, you weren't working really hard on that. Okay, buddy.
Look, look, if you got the toilet cam footage of that, now we got to post it to YouTube, all right? We got to let the audience decide. Did Ivan work hard at shitting or not?
This is going to be our new Patreon exclusives. Like now that we all the episodes are free, this is like this is going to be our special like for the patrons kind of content. Seeing him
Oh
Yeah,
shit,
yeah.
the shit cam.
yeah, from the toilet.
Oh god. Just throw like a DVD case of like some shitty movie in the toilet.
Oh, what
Yeah,
this
Yeah.
just
movie?
then it's commentary. Then what's the word? Trans what's the word?
Trendsetting.
It's transformative because it's art.
Transformers.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
Dadaist.
Yeah, it's
Well,
Dadaist.
we we've checked talking about shit off of our list for topics for the podcast.
All right. What's our next episode? We got to shape up and be a little more professional, guys, okay?
All right, next
Probably gonna-
episode is The Deer Hunter.
yeah, it's a real movie.
And then after that we're doing Waterworld. Ooh.
Another real movie.
Don't read out the schedule because just in case we might switch some things,
Okay, okay, fair enough. But I really do want to do Waterworld. Because I get wet when I see water with
Yeah,
Kevin Costner in it.
you
Just
really
thinking
into
about Kevin
water sports,
Costner
bud?
almost drowning.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that gets my fucking nipples hard.
Hey, Ivan, do you really like water sports?
No, my name is not Donald J. Trump. I do not like being pissed on, thank you.
You go, girl. Yeah, take that clown down.
Isn't like he going bankrupt like fucking tomorrow? Like they're seizing all of his properties or some shit.
Are you
Yeah,
gonna
I'm
get a
gonna be
golden
there.
shower at Trump Tower?
It's just gonna be called the Tower in a week.
Everything Donald Trump has is made out of gold, including his showers.
And his cock, it's made out of gold. That's an Austin Powers Gold member reference. If you don't, if you're not a true patrician of media like I am.
Oh
Yo,
wow!
yo, yo. I'm a rapper for Donald J. Trump. Get in a golden shower at Trump Tower. Boom.
I'm
Based.
bling bling. I'm bling bling. Take a golden shower at the Tower. I'm bling bling. I'm bling bling.
You think Bling Bling would be pro space chimps or anti space chimps?
I don't fucking know.
He would be indifferent
Well,
to this movie, just
Yeah,
like
because
us.
he'd be too busy trying to screw some like redheaded creature.
okay, first of all, Bling Bling, you know, Bling Bling could get any woman in the world because he's based.
And he has money.
I hate the direction this has gone. A real gritty remake of Johnny Test. Bling Bling is an incel.
They just turned Bling Bling into Titan from Megamind.
Yeah.
Oh wait, isn't there like weird like ship art made for
End
of
the
like
podcast episode. We gotta cut this short. We're talking about fucking Bling Bling Boy.
Oh my
No,
god!
yeah.
Wait. Do you guys think like the fat scientist guy? Do you think he's kind of like Seymour Slick?
No.